Beautiful. There we go. Looking good. All right. All right. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. I mean, wait a second. Oh, right, we did find the gun. Stir Fry, howdy. How's it going? Apologize for the late start. You doing pretty good? Good to hear. Good to hear. I am trying, like, there's not going to be anything else for me to do right now, is there? It's going to be just... Yeah, keep talking to him. Might as well use my morale healing things. There's a thing that's supposed to happen? Well, alright, let's have that thing happen.
Stares despondently at the logs. It's like he's forgotten you're there.
Alright. Well, the last thing that there is to do is to arrest this guy. So, Josef Lilianovich Dros, you're under arrest for the murder of Ellis Courtenaire.
What? But you said I would be taken to the...
This terror is the sum of all the uncontrollable movements and mood swings he's been exhibiting. The wind picks up. The silence on the water is broken all around you. Little shivers of waves appear. The lieutenant continues, like an incantation.
Your Wayfarer rights have been suspended. Information provided to the officers on the scene will be used against you by the prosecution. You will be given legal counsel within 1 week and must face court in 44 days. Do you understand? Do you understand?
But...
Let's see if the thing works now. I'm gonna give it a shot. We're gonna try it. I'm gonna pull for this. I'm gonna see. Damn it! Hey, Casper, how you doing? I don't know what the hell is wrong with my thing. Should be connected, but it is not. It must be something funky with the, Yeah, it's a bummer. It must be something funky with the, system itself, or the, app itself. Like, there's a server involved that isn't currently active, or not doing things right, or something. But it sucks. What should I say? Kim, he's afraid? Should I say Kim, he's afraid? I feel like I should say Kim, he's afraid. Casper, how's your day going? Alright.
No, I don't want to. I have to stay here.
He looks at the reeds, eyes submerged in growing terror. Yeah, you like this guy? I like this guy too.
He's sweating. Beads are forming on his forehead.
Casper, you doing pretty well? He's playing some Starbound. Hell yeah. On the server?
Your confirmation is not required, sir. Now on to the boat.
Ah, single player so you can use all the mods. That's fair. Yeah, we might have to start it over. Okay. I'm really miffed that the thing's not working right now, but can we do first say before we do this red check? Yeah, 72 ain't bad. It's not amazing. It's definitely a cut above. I think we gotta get like a 5 or a 5 or higher. I want to say either that or it's a 4. I think it's a 5. I think there's an 80 something. What's that line from Chernobyl that became a meme? Couldn't say. Honestly, couldn't say. Not great, not terrible. That's it. It's funny. I just learned about that today with respect to the interesting train situation in Ohio, I want to say, where apparently there were reporters that were arrested, and they're saying it's not a problem when it feels like it's a fucking problem. At the same time, if I wanted to distract away from something else, I would have something happen, say that it's not a problem, and arrest reporters. So we should definitely be paying attention to this, and be paying attention to see if there's anything else going on, because I'm a suspicious bastard. Anyway, let's try this, and if not, I can just fucking reload. Beautiful.
Again, to your north, as it has been since you came to the coast, the reeds whisper, stalks rubbing against each other, but then, in the middle of it...
Is that what I'm fucking hearing? Oh. And of course, once it happened, there was a Chinese balloon that needed the media's attention, like, at the same time? Hell yeah.
Something completely different. It sounds like a bow, very slowly being drawn against the strings of a violin. A very small violin, made of reeds and rushes.
Coincidence? I don't know.
Maybe there is room for 3 on the boat.
I should have asked if there was 3 on the boat. Shush, Kim. Do you hear that?
What?
What are you talking about? Is this...
The old man's voice drowns in a sudden...
Yes.
What? What?
Your skin crawls.
What? Mr. Frey, what the fuck is happening? Oh my god. It's big. It's really fucking big. That's amazing.
A delicate tangle of arms and legs unfolds from the reeds, limb by limb, to then just stand there, moving its scythe-like arms in ghostly silence.
Oh, I'm blinking.
It's still there, an unfolding mechanism of reed-like chitin, hovering in place.
What is that? Point to it.
What are you talking about?
The old man looks at the reeds, then at you. The giant stick insect.
There's nothing there.
He looks confused. Oh no.
The stick insect is over 3 meters tall. It looks straight at you with its tiny pinprick eyes and its grotesquely small head. You feel your legs shaking under you and your gun hand rise instinctively.
There it is. I see it.
Tell me what you see, damn it. I can't make out one small thing in the reeds.
Kim, can you see it?
I can see it.
Oh.
4 simple words, thank God. If he can see, then you're not insane. But that means it's really there, spinning slowly, in absolute silence, its limbs long and slender.
Be very, very careful.
You know what that means? It means it's save time, baby. Let's save. We saving. Something be saving about. Well, I'm gonna.
What is it? What do you want from me? I can't go.
Something is very wrong with him now.
It's right there. Can you see it? He doesn't finish the sentence. One letter is all he can produce. His hands are numb and he stares at them.
Nothing. Nothing is what he tried to say. There is nothing. Only the reeds for him. The reeds and devastation.
I'll leave you for now. Kim?
Yes?
I want to confess to murder. Just kidding. Inspect the phasmid. Go to it carefully. It may be dangerous. Approach the insect first. Get close to it. I'm gonna walk.
The creature stands on long stilt-like legs, antennae hanging from its head like a woman's hair, white and curled at the tips. It is no more than 5 steps away from you. Reed-like tufts stick out of its joints. As the insect moves its forearms, it produces a faint hiss, like a reel-to-reel machine spinning after the tape breaks. The hiss is different from the strings you heard before. It says something else, in a lower pitch.
Now, I want to do this. Make the pheromone on thick. I don't even remember that. I want to say these other things too. Do I have a point to spend? Oh, I've got several points to spend. I can spend all them motherfucking points. It's actually a really good point. A point. And I got it, baby. Because that's 92. 97. Now, here's the question. Do you think I can do these other options before I do this one? I always forget that there's a fucking button up here. I'm gonna try it and I'll just reload if that's not the case. Well, listen carefully. Okay. Whisper, this is the Insulindian phasmid.
It is.
The lieutenant whispers behind you. You hear the familiar ring of his jacket unzipping, slowly, painstakingly so.
You glance over your shoulder. The lieutenant holds a piece of milled aluminium. He begins to pull it open extremely carefully. It's the camera.
I wonder if I wanted to do this later.
No. The flash will scare the creature off. Warn him now.
Yeah, but which one? Are you sure it won't scare it off?
We need a photo. No one will believe us.
Continues to pull the lens open.
From the corner of your eye, you see a sudden cascade of motion ripple through the phasmid's limbs. A series of ultrasonic clicks fills your ear.
Yeah, I want to have him let me approach it first. Stop. Let me approach it first.
I won't be one of those fools who didn't take a picture.
He has stopped fiddling with the camera, but does not put it down.
You see the phasmid turn to him, its mandible antennae reaching out. Its motions are quick, sudden.
Who cares what they think, Kim?
Understood. Of course.
He says with a nod.
The spindly mechanism turns itself back to you, its antennae taking their measure of the air, slowly.
Now, should I say something or just approach? Yeah, fuck it, I'll say something, because like we said, we can always reload. Say something to it quietly, something like... They do
A
exist.
sudden chirrup fills the air. The walking stick moves its whole body, limbs working independently of each other,
I might have to reload.
like the parts of a masterfully constructed machine. It moves just an inch closer to you. Or does it only feel like it does? Something in its body language has changed, just slightly.
Has it? Alright. Well, we're gonna give it a shot. So... Let's hope for no snake eyes, because that would be dumb.
Slowly, with your breath held, you take 2 small steps toward the phasmid. The creature lets out a series of ultrasonic clicks that swarm around your head like swallows.
I'm so fucking happy. I'm so happy. No wonder we didn't fucking catch one. Those cages were too damn small.
Like laughter, a sort of happiness.
Yeah, this is such a good game. It really is.
Sweat drips from your brow, soak in your chest. You reek of it, your chemicals. The tracheal system on the creature's abdomen expands in front of you to take in and expel air. It's smelling you.
I just realized that it's raining.
Hissing and clicking, it extends its mandible-like antennae to greet you. You're right below it now, looking up at the colossal chitin of its white limbs. The head of the creature is crowned by reeds, and its eyes are like small droplets of water.
I feel like I'm gonna fuck this up. Look behind you. It's smelling me.
Maybe it is real, the pheromone.
The lieutenant's mouth is agape.
The insect's head is crowned with reed-like scales, the shape of seed heads. They rustle as the air moves. The ventricles at its abdomen continue expanding, like lunglets. Breathing you in, your sour, greasy semiochemicals on the breeze.
I don't even know what a semiochemical is. Raise your hand slowly.
The insect stops its stridulation, seeming to observe you. Below its crown of reeds, little pinprick eyes detect motion, glittering. The world stands still around you. Suddenly, there is silence.
Ooh. Ooh. Put the hand down? Or put the other one up? Also, investigate the insect until it's no longer there. One is your vote? Alright. Raise the other hand too.
As you do, the invertebrate comes to life, its limbs moving independent of each other, as if each has a mind of its own. They are white, like stalks of porcelain, knitting above you, praying to you.
Huh. Oh, Casper's playing Starbound. So he'll probably be replying occasionally, dropping in and out. Don't pray to me. I'm nothing.
The reed creature does not stop its stridulations. It towers above you, parting the reeds it emerged from. Tuft-like structures still rustle on its joints. Perhaps it is preparing to eat its god.
Thank you, Half-Light. Hello, I'm Harry. I don't really know who I am.
No reply. A total ancient silence comes from its mouth, along with what appears to be some kind of foam. The stridulations of its limbs continue all around you.
Stand on your tiptoes and look more closely.
You were right. Little bubbles form on the mouth parts of the creature, on its segmented lower lip. It looks to be foaming, slowly. The foam is white, then yellowish. The faintest smell, like you've never felt before, like burnt roses.
Huh. Formidable. Whisper, Kim, it's foaming.
Careful. It may be poisonous.
The lieutenant watches you apprehensively.
The foam slowly turns a darker shade, like burnt caramel, as the insect moves its mouth parts, masticating. The little bubbles begin to burst, one by one, letting out that same smell, like summer burning.
Did not give up on the phasmid. Hell yeah. Alright. Now, here's the thing. I'm gonna disengage slowly. I'm gonna see if I can come back to this and continue. Well, yeah, 5 is definitely the option that we want to do, but I do want to.
As you back off, the phasmid also takes a step back into the arena.
Oh shit!
Something tells you the next time you engage and disengage, it will probably flee. The arthropod follows you with its antennae. As you back off, the cracks and hisses of the tape that's come to its end grow more distant.
Well, new save it is. All right, let's do this thing.
Hissing and clicking, the arthropod extends its mandible-like antennae to greet you again. You're right below it, looking up at the colossal chitin of its white limbs. Its small eyes look at nothing in particular.
All right, tell me, what are you doing?
I exist.
I exist too.
Tell me what it's like for you.
Fire, burning.
Fire? Where?
I want to say inside. Or on the horizon. Or any of these, honestly. I'll say on the horizon. Pale fire. This thing we're both sensing is coming to an end.
That is your problem. Nothing ever ends for me. There is only room for 2, maybe 3 pictures in my mind. For me, it is a series of half-lit images, a kind of darkness being intruded upon, transient, dim, moist.
So what if the next picture doesn't come? This creature is not the photographer, just the camera.
Intruded upon by what?
Shapes of plants and animals, and internal sensations. A swarm of sounds, tiny vibrations on the inside of my forearms. All speak of complexities totally beyond my understanding. I am at the end of a narrow funnel, weightless, so light, it only feels like something to be me. In truth, perhaps I'm nothing. I certainly do not have a soul, and if I did, it would never burn.
I don't know what I want to say here either. 1 or 2, yeah. Well, fuck it, I'll roll for it. Alright, number 2 it is. I'm glad to be me, an incredibly sensitive instrument.
Few of us can begin to imagine the horror of you, with all of creation reflected in your forebrain. It must be like the highest of hells, a kaleidoscope of fire and writhing glass. Eternal damnation.
Yes and no.
Even when you're sleepy, and when you wake, you carry it around on your neck, with eyes open that cannot help but swallow more behind the mirror. I feel great, mute empathy for you.
It was very disorienting at first, but I'm keeping my shit together.
That must be incredibly hard. The Arthropods are in silent and meaningless awe of you. Know that we're watching. When you're tired, when the vision spins out of control, the insects will be looking on, rooting for you. And when you fall, we will come to raise you up. Bud from you, banner-like, blossom from you and carry you apart in a sky funeral, in honor of your passing. But not me, because I'm just a leaf eater.
Sky funeral!
In honor of your will, Lieutenant Nefrator, that you kept from falling apart in the face of sheer terror, day after day, second by second.
Aw.
Detective.
I'm a detective.
So am I. I was born to detect sucrose rewards and semiochemicals. What were you born to detect?
I want to say I was born to detect you. Actually, I want to say all of these, because they're all good. I was born to detect you, yeah. Well, let's do it.
Yes. No one detected me for such a long, long time. For thousands of years. I dithered, out of sight. Trapped myself in greenery.
This is a... This is... Which one? I actually thought it said, this is a masterpiece. Like, you are a masterpiece, but... I mean, it was an accident, but at the same time, we were constantly looking for it. And it's like... So tough, that's how the great... This is my masterpiece.
No one believed I exist. Almost no one. Until you came, detective. Dripping off blood that smells like strawberries. Across the calm sea. The first in 1,000 years.
Aw. Is this a dream? What is happening?
No, you're awake. I am real. Light is forming me. This is real.
Where does this come from? All this, around us, the world.
Not even the birds know that. Not even the water lily.
Then all we can do is beat our fists against it day after day with no answer. I'll roll for this one. I don't even know what I want to say. Could not even tell you. Evens or odds, baby. Odds. Then all we can do, or evens. Sorry, it was a 4. Then all we can do is beat our fists against it day after day with no answer.
You can also eat it. If it's a leaf, you can put it in your mouth. Yum yum. Or read.
I love the Phasmid.
Wait, so...
You're too sensitive of a matter. We have to ask. See, you look like a reed and you eat reeds?
Yes, they don't mind.
Oh no! Do we ask? Do we ask? Have you accidentally eaten another reed Phasmid? I have to know.
Yes, I once cloned myself and ate the little ones. It was winter, and I woke up at the wrong time. It was an accident.
Oh. 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 What exactly are you?
I am an unknown species of the order Phantasmadia, endemic to the Insulandian Isoma. For the last 350 years, I have hidden in plain sight, masquerading as the reeds, molding, cloning myself, unfolding at night to play with trash cans and boys.
Play with buoys. Did she take the paperwork?
No one unnoticed by the first
They?
settlers and the land surveyors of the suzerain. Also, by the soldiers of the revolution and the officials of the occupation. Even the Seminese islanders who came here first, but did not stay, have not seen me. I have stayed hidden through 4 forms of government and 2 scientific revolutions, until I was accidentally discovered by a detective of the citizen militia in Revachol, district of Martinez, March 51.
That's me. That's us. That's insane.
No, you are.
That's fair.
The moral of our encounter is, I am a relatively median life form, while it is you who are total extreme madness. A volatile simian nerve system ominously new to the planet. The Pale too came with you. No one remembers it before you. The Nidarians do not. The radially symmetrics do not. There is an almost unanimous agreement between the birds and the plants that you are going to destroy us all.
That's fair. Wait, the Pale is human-made?
It is a nervous shadow cast into the world by you,
Oh.
eating away at reality. A great, unnatural territory. Its advent coincides with the arrival of the human mind.
I don't have that kind of power.
You're a violent and irrepressible miracle. The vacuum of cosmos and the stars burning in it are afraid of you. Give me enough time, you will wipe us all out and replace us with nothing. Just by accident.
Beyond the Pale? Get the metaphor? No. Still don't. Feel really dumb. How?
We suspect it will be something like the oxygen holocaust that wiped out anaerobic life 2.6 billion years ago, when organisms first started breathing. Only much worse.
Oh.
Instead of air, you exhale thoughts. There are no trees that.
Oh. Worse how?
Everything your eyes touch goes back there, behind the nose mirror. What if you blink? Are we still here? Please don't blink. What if he misplaces us all one day, or just forget?
Oh my god. Oh, this is messing with my head. Like the blinking thing. I've thought about this, and it's like I've thought about consciousness as that with respect to like if our brain is like a computer and you know, sleeping is shutting down for the night, and our consciousness is merely, it's not like what's in here, it's merely like an instance of a program that is run, that has drawn memory from our brain to get started. And so our RAM is like our working, like our working memory is like our RAM. And then I'm just like, I'm thinking about it, and it's like that it kind of feels to me like every time you go unconscious, that's you actually, like, that's actually you dying. And then every time you wake up, it's a new instance of you. And that's simultaneously terrifying thought and a almost kind of comforting thought. I'm not gonna blink. That would be mean. I do have to readjust. Oy. One of these days, I'm gonna figure things out. I'm gonna figure it out, and it's gonna be like, oh, that's why I'm in pain all the time. It don't make sense. And then also, oh, that's how I don't be in pain all the time. And that will also make sense. He said, hopefully. Oh my god. I can do this. I can do it. I can do it. I did it. Maybe. You did it? I did it. I did it. Maybe. Cheers. An imposter check and a stretch. Oof. That actually kind of hurts a little bit. All the things. Use all them points. I was actually, I've been occasionally doing pull-ups, and I actually learned a thing about pull-ups, which is, yeah, I bet you have a lot. Like, I think Casper has a shitload too, and, yeah. I need to figure out something to do with those, like, really. There's a lot of things I need to do, when it comes to this. But I learned something about pull-ups, which is, like, don't pull yourself up, but bend the bar. Try to bend the bar. Because that'll make the pull-up easier, because trying to bend the bar actually engages your biceps, which helps you pull up. Which is probably how you should be doing it in the first place. Anyway, weird stuff. I'm hoping that I can say more than these things. More than one of these things. Have I always thought this way?
No, you're only thinking it now. This is a revelation.
That's fair. This is the gloaming I've been waiting for, ever since I woke up in the hotel room. They make these elastic loops you can put around the pull-up bar and step into them? Oh, cool. To give you a little bit of elastic assistance. Yeah, it makes it easier to do pull-ups. The other thing that I've done when, like, a thing that I did when I started to do pull-ups was, shit, I cannot remember what they call it. It's starting from the pulled up position and letting yourself down slower. Or letting yourself down slowly. Because then you at least get the strength motion from you pulling it up. What the hell is that called? There's a specific thing that's doing the exercise, but from the engaged position down. It's like you're only doing half. Fuck, I can't remember it. Anyway, this is the gloaming that I've been waiting for ever since I woke up in the hotel room.
So, it is already happening. One day,
Damn it!
one of you will close your eyes and sign, and open them to see that none of this ever existed.
Tim, am I having a violent epileptic seizure?
It doesn't look like that, no.
What does it look like?
You're just staring at it.
He whispers. Then I think I'm having a vision about the final fate of mankind.
Okay. Is it somehow related to the case?
Sort of.
I think we should take the picture, and then you should back away from the unstudied species.
I think so too. come in different sizes and give different amounts of aid. I like that. I have to say goodbye now. I have no more thoughts. That was all.
No, there is one more.
Oh, which one is it? Kindest or most beautiful? Which one? Which one am I doing? Because this is one of them. Number 2? The kindest? Oh, yeah. Of all the creatures I've met, you were the kindest.
Thank you. I also have one more thing to say to you. That woman. Turn from the ruin. Turn and go forward. Do it for the working class.
Hello, what? What the fuck is happening? What? What woman?
You cannot lie to me. Behind you, it smells of fires. So awfully far you were prepared to go in her presence. And it.
Oh. This is about his ex. Always forward, and always for the working class. Hell yeah. I will.
She was middle class. It doesn't take a 3-meter stick insect to tell you that.
I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know what we're talking about. Okay, Kim. Take the picture.
Okay.
With a slow ring of metal, the lieutenant slides the lens open and raises it to eye level.
There is no change in the insect's motion while it's being aimed by the camera. It remains fixated on you.
In 3. If it moves, you jump back. I'll shoot. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
The shrill flash of the camera cuts the air like the blade of a sword. The phasmid freezes in its bright light. Head turned toward the lieutenant, hypnotized by the flash. The sweat on your arms feels cold as ice, as if you're frozen as well, in the shadow of this great statue of chitinous marble.
I love this.
I got it.
Sir Brett, you love this game so much? Yeah, it's so good. Is there a situation where you do not encounter the phasmid? Like, could you go through the game and not have done the, you don't think so? Okay. 'Cause I'm wondering if, like, maybe you didn't do any of the quest line with respect to, what's her name? Oh, you can fail the checks and not talk to it? Oh. But you always see it? Oh, interesting. Slowly reach out and touch the creature's whisker.
The antennae hang from a great height. With your hand shaking, you barely touch the tip of the left whisker. On contact, the chitin curls into a spiral, like the tip of a poison ivy. Its touch on your fingertip feels cold, ticklish. It is surprisingly delicate, the curly end of the whisker, like a young vine. It's even a bit wet.
Be careful, detective. It's moving.
Look at your finger.
You were right. It glistens with some kind of moisture. The creature in front of you stays frozen.
There's that red shivers check, then the white inland empires check. Both need to be passed, you think? You get a ton of bonuses to them. It's good that, otherwise you just take the picture and have no dialogue with it. Oh. I was gonna say, my shivers is at 7 because of, the bonus that I got from thoughts. There's one that gave me a +3, I think. Should I lick my finger? I'll lick my finger. That's fucking weird. I'm gonna do it anyway.
It tastes like sugar.
That's fair.
Very faint. The anthropod towers above you, tufts of reeds pointing from limb and head alike. Odorless, mostly comprised of water.
Carefully pet its scythe-like forearm.
The limb before you is incredibly light, like eggshell. It's much lighter than a reed. You feel a soft push could tip the creature over. Its hollow exoskeleton collapsing.
Oh no!
Warning.
I'm gonna pull my hand away. I feel like, yeah. I feel like it's too delicate. Yeah, I'll pull my hand away.
A sudden shiver passes the limb. Looks like the creature is awakening, wave by wave from its stupor. Some sort of countdown process is happening. That's all you have time to think.
Interesting. We got it. Back off.
Another shudder pulses through the creature's limbs. It jolts back to life, like a record continuing where it left off, in a swaying, praying motion. Even the small black pearls of its eyes do not stray from you.
Disengage slowly.
As you're turning away, the phasmid mirrors your movements, stepping on the water, the long limbs carrying its feather weight without breaking its surface.
Oh. Oh, shit. Okay. It is fucking light as balls. Light balls, apparently. Wow, that's fucking crazy. And there's this bird, and that bird.
And just like that, it's gone, skating away across the sea's calm mirror like a skipping stone, leaving nothing but circles on the water. And something under it, in the place it stood, bobbing there, among the reeds, a collection of items.
Fucking what?
It's gone.
The lieutenant looks north with his hands raised to his brow. Can walk on water?
Apparently, yes. Like a water strider. Only, I've never seen anything like that in my life.
What's that in the reeds?
Looks like a nest of some sort. We should have a look.
Little babies? What now?
What now?
The old man behind you repeats suddenly. He's put his hand into the ash. It's dirty and black. Oh no.
In some kind of strange, semi-catatonic state.
Our suspect is not looking so good. We need to check on him.
It's auto-saving. I'm gonna put a hard save in too. Because I feel like it. Oh my god, this fucking game. Phasmid's gone. Check up on the deserter now. But first... Foist? Whoa, what the fuck? Wait, what the fuck? Why are there two? What is happening? Hey! Hey! What the fuck? Oh, right.
Brother, You've managed to collect all the armor pieces. Too bad it's too late for the big showdown.
How he aimed the shot so good. The rifle scope, yeah. And look at the buoy. The one that the Phasma said they like to play with. Is that a... That looks like a giant version of the traps. I'm sure I'll have a use for this armor in the future.
Future use for a future armor. Agreed. Gear up, heavy porcelain man. It's a violent world.
Gear up, heavy porcelain man! And clearly I have to equip all of it, and I'll get another thought. I get another point. That's fucking crazy. Well, Fairweather T500 helmet. +1 half-light. Head as a battering ram. -1 suggestion. A fighter, not a lover. This monstrous-looking bug-eyed ceramic helmet was in the Phasmid's nest. It still has some reeds sticking out of it, and it smells of seawater. But otherwise it's wearable, if not exactly comfortable. Putting it on feels scary somehow. Here's the fucking question. How did it get here? Oh, I suppose he could have snuck over there and stole it. It's weird. It looks weird. Alright, well, let's put on the rest of the equipment. Need the boots. And... Is that everything? Am I wearing everything right now? Yeah. Right? There's only 4 pieces. Which doesn't make sense, because I feel like there should be, like, armor and greaves. Nope. Apparently doesn't do anything. And a sword and a gun! Hell yeah. Ready for battle! Yep. But I prefer to battle as a hard-boiled detective. Ah! Classy's passport. Okay, so we gotta look at that, and we gotta look at this. This is just gonna be a thing that we can look at. So, a common 30mm sniper scope attachable to almost any bolt-action 4.46 caliber. It uses an older style, non-dotted, range-finding reticle. Seaweed is still stuck on the lens, and it suffered water damage from its time in the Phasmid's dowry. Interesting. But here's the question. Does it actually, can it actually attach to this one? Looks like it probably has a slot for it. Can they be combined? No. But together they're $100. Alright. This well-traveled passport with visas stamped on it is issued by the Republic of Orania. You found it in the Phasmid's nest on the island. You can open it for more details.
This passport,
Details.
issued by the Sovereign Republic of Orania, is issued to a black-haired woman called Katarzyna Alazie.
So, that's... yeah.
Classia's hidden documents from the empty buoy.
Look at the photo.
It's Clausia, with short black hair and glasses. She looks boyish, younger somehow.
What was this doing in the Phasmid's nest?
Maybe our man, Mr. Dross, took it from Clausia's, or whatever her name was. Hiding place, or...
Damn it. I don't know what broke. Perhaps for some blackmailing plan? I think the Phasmid took it. The Phasmid took it and I sensed it do so. Saw something open up the buoy with spindly legs. Alright, which one do you feel on this one? Number 3? Yeah, I was going to say, I do not think it's number 1, though. Growling octopus, the sovereign pig doth sense the court's ire. Yes, indeed. How are you doing today?
Like a magpie? What a coincidence. Then it would also have collected the other objects, which would be highly unusual.
By now, the lieutenant has accepted your unusual methods.
I can see how the helmet could wash up on the island. And the scope. Maybe Mr. Dross lost it. But to seek this out would be very unusual behavior for an arthropod.
Forsooth! You're good? I'm alright. This game is fucking phenomenal.
A curious octopus would do something similar. Or even a cuttlefish.
Ah. Perhaps it was curious, like an octopus.
An octopus belongs to a very different class. It's not even an insect, it's a mollusk. But yes, I see your point.
Are these fucks talking about me? Oh my god, they are! Oh my god, they are! Well, no, they're actually talking about an insect, but they are alluding to you. Is that correct? It says 14 Elysium.
She said it would be for Anouk Meyer-Smith. Anouk Meyer-Smith.
Why?
Katarzyna Alazia was supposed to be her real name, where Clausia comes from. Remember? God damn it. I told you she kept lying to you. She's probably lying to someone else right now, in another city.
It was supposed to be her real name. Yeah, she lied to us.
Yes, somehow she managed to lie to us one more time. In a way, she's still lying to us right now.
The lieutenant smiles. What's her real name, then?
I don't know, but it's not Katarzyna Alasia, or Clausia, or Anouk Meyer-Smith. We didn't even scratch the surface with her, detective. Perhaps it's better that we didn't arrest her. Who knows what hell she'd be raising in my district by now.
The winds are silent. The streets are empty of her. She is no longer in the city of Revachol.
Put the passport away. Well, that was interesting. Very nice. All right. Now, we're going to save again. Look at all these fucking saves I got going here. It's crazy. All right, buddy.
What is it? What do you want from me? I can't go.
Sir, how could you not see the Phasmid?
See.
He stares at the reeds and falls silent. That's a really good question.
Mr. Dross?
The man does not respond. He keeps staring, black eyes glazed over and bulging from their sockets. His gap-toothed mouth shaking.
Wave your hand in front of his eyes.
A light shiver passes him, followed by nothing. His hands are trembling, and he breathes slowly.
Feels like a panic attack.
He's going into some kind of psychomotor immobility. The good news is, this solves our transportation problem, doesn't it, Mr. Dross?
Does it?
The trembling mouth appears to sigh.
Between this and the broken tire he's used for a boat, I think it's safe to leave him here, while we go and get help. It will need to be medical first, I'm afraid.
What's happened to this man?
Old age and shock.
He looks at him and then you. I think it's the phasmid!
Yes, the arrest and the appearance of the phasmid, the combined stress. But you think it's something more than that, don't you?
There's much more. Remember what it said when it spoke? Quite a few things about that health check you did on him make sense now.
He couldn't see it, Kim. It's just the reads for him.
That could be part of the shock. But you're right, something is off here. Mr. Dross.
He touches the man's shoulder.
No response.
Maybe this is how the phasmid has stayed hidden all these years.
Then how did we see it? Oh, you mean, whatever does this, does it over time? Teenagers, kids, drunks, sightings are brief, and hence not credible. But anyone who spends a long time with it.
Yes, you forget it's there.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Dross, have you ever seen a stick insect pretending to be the reeds?
The old man stutters.
The doctors will have to look at this. I hope your station has better medical personnel than 57. This is a little advanced for a nurse.
Is that why we lost our memory? Maybe this isn't the first time we saw it. Before, when I evaluated his state, he seemed strangely animated.
He was energetic and articulate. After all these years alone, with little hygiene or medication, I would expect worse.
Perhaps this animation is induced by something in the phasmid.
It does not seem to be animated now it's left. Honestly, I'm ready to believe anything at this point. Maybe it is psychoactive. I mean, why not? It's 3 meters tall.
He takes off his glasses and cleans them. When he puts them back on, he's still staring at the sea. He's been here for such a long time. Who knows how much of it in its company?
He did seem distressed when it finally came to arresting him, like he didn't want to leave this place, and the insect maybe.
He looks at his notebook.
I have absolutely forgotten to take notes. I hope I remember all of this. This will be one hell of a report. Thank God we have the photo.
Write some notes down right now, my dude.
No one would believe you without it.
We found some things in the phasmid's nest, Mr. Dross.
He stares into the reeds. Your words don't stir anything in him. Perhaps you should.
We'll show him the ceramic helmet.
Nothing. Just dull staring. Not even rage left, wherever he is.
If Kuno kicked it into the sea, as he said he did, the ebb would put it back here. This makes sense. Mr. Dross could have picked it up. Or the phasmid even. If it did, this is incredible.
Actually, if it did pick it up, I don't know how it would have, considering how light it said that the phasmid was. But maybe I'm just getting a little bit too pedantic here. Maybe that's not the right use of the word. Show him the Orgny's passport.
No reaction. His breathing is slow, and he appears very old all of a sudden. Around 80.
Did you take this passport and other papers from a boy on the coast?
There.
spirit.
He hears us. The spirit?
No reply. He's gone again.
Try something else? We got him back for a moment.
Show him the detached scope.
I lost.
You lost it, Mr. Dross?
He turns his eyes to the reeds again, as he's done so many times. Beige and white stripes.
He lost the scope. Then it somehow made its way over there. With the help of a magpie phasmid.
The lieutenant observes the lens sparkle in your hand.
This sight is a T9, Mr. Dross. Was it attached to the rifle when you made the shot?
Silence. Not even a sign.
Or are you just that much of a badass?
You've gotten all you will out of this poor being.
Oh, I'm gonna let you rest now, Mr. Dross.
The plastic cape flaps around his face in a gust of wind. His back is slouched and his mouth open. The blacks of his eyes are receding. His pupils are returning to normal.
He's gonna be dead by the time we get back.
The strength has all gone out of him. Just frail old bones in a sack of tracksuit trousers and a windbreaker.
Hang tight.
We should think about getting back to the mainland. To get help. He'll be safe here. If we don't take too long.
If we don't take too long! That sounds dangerous. The return. Use the boat to return to mainland. But first, saving is a thing that I do. Alright. Oh. Mainland? I hear they have good lobsters. Wouldn't be able to tell you. Wouldn't be able to say.
Soft covers, cereal.
Lighthouses, fall leaves. Maybe maple syrup? Perhaps? Perhaps.
The skiff is swaying on the waves by the dock.
Those are all things that happen in Maine. Oh, I get it. Mainland, of course. Actually, I'm gonna take a quick break. Just a real quick one. Just go to the bathroom and stuff. Because that's a thing that, you know, you need to do as a living being. And then we'll get back to this and finish her up in just a few minutes. All right. There we are. Back to it. Let's return to the mainland.
Let's. We are done here.
He says, adjusting his glasses as he looks out over the water.
The skiff rocks gently under your weight as you get in. The ride back is uneventful and quiet.
Rocks with the sweet tones of Immigrant Song.
But for the sound of conversation on the water, there is someone inland waiting for you.
Uh-oh.
You reach the jetty and climb out of the skiff.
Why so dark? Yeah, the narrative voice actor is really good. I heard he's like a singer or something. What?
Look what the tide brought him.
Okay. Says the man without sunglasses. Suddenly his expression changes and he tilts his head.
I want to call you a teapot, but I'm honestly kind of impressed. No idea where you got all that gear, but there's no doubt in my mind that some bad people are looking for it. Also, you look like a fucking idiot.
Oh, are we talking about the armor right now?
Whatever this is, it is completely unimportant compared to what you've just seen. This is the man with sunglasses from the Whirling in Rags. But where are his sunglasses?
Yes, obviously. Wait, you're the man with the sunglasses.
That's
duh.
right. And you're some kind of murder machine.
Don't judge. Forget about all this. Great music too, yeah. Forget about all this. There's a giant...
We're not forgetting about anything. Look at you.
He points at you with both hands. The armor? No one else seems bothered by it.
Oh, really? They don't seem bothered by it? That's because you're a cop in an exoskeleton.
Oh, that explains it.
Yes, that has always explained it.
This is not the first time he's seen you all decked out in Wacko.
Vic, calm down.
Who are you people? I mean, Jean-Vic Maire and Judith Minot? Who are you people?
Hello, I'm Trent Heilerstam. I believe we've met on several occasions.
Are you a secret agent, dude?
I'm your goddamn partner, Jean-Vic Maire, and this is your special task force. Or what's left of it.
Oh.
Special Consultant Trent Heilerstam, Patrol Officer Judith Minot.
Why didn't you tell me the... Okay.
Hi.
We've come to scrape what's left of you off the pavement.
Did I do some, like, fucking Psychonaut bullshit?
Lieutenant Kim Kisuragi, Prison 57. We've just come from the island, where our investigation led us.
The scene is making even him feel as though he has to justify your actions.
We might need your help with something later.
He adds, suddenly regaining his confidence.
As if he recalled that he's in fact a decorated police lieutenant and not a naughty boy.
Thank God for our 8 authority.
But this is clearly a departmental matter, so I'm going to leave you to discuss it among yourselves.
Alright, which one? Thank you or... no, Kim, you've got to have my back. Let's destroy them. Three? Are they... I don't understand what the fuck is... Yeah, maybe one. I'll say thank you, Lieutenant.
It's good to meet you, Lieutenant Kitsuhagi.
She says warmly, flashing Lieutenant the tiniest of smiles.
Letting the lieutenant know he shouldn't feel embarrassed over the shitstorm that's about to befall you.
What is this about?
Ari, we want to help you. Trent, I believe this is where you come in?
I don't quite know what I'm doing here. I was asked to participate as an expert. I think I need to manage your expectations a little. I'm at best an enthusiast in cognitive science.
Okay, so this dude wasn't really involved. He just happened to be around and someone asked.
My background is in something else entirely. I engage in neurology on a merely theoretical level. In fact, I should probably get going.
No, Trent, it's too late. You're part of this shit now. What have you got to say for yourself, shit kid?
Oh, you don't like this guy already? You don't like Trant?
Shit, kid. What an interesting moniker.
What's a shit kid?
You. Shit kid? That's you.
Despite all that you've done, the deserter, the phasmid, the case.
Despite all that I've done?
No, because of all that you've done.
Oh god, what the fuck did I do? How'd you know I was here?
The cafeteria manager you fucked over told us where you went.
What do you mean, fucked over? Turn to face the general direction of the whirling and yell, "Damn you, cafeteria manager! You betrayed me for the last time!" I understand. Okay, Gart told you.
And people on the street helped us too, with your whereabouts.
Okay, game. Don't be afraid to talk about weird shit. Got it.
You're a legend among the drunks, Harry. A legendary local drunk.
You weren't the man in sunglasses at all. You're not even blonde.
Guilty as charged. I heard you'd lost your mind and your memory. I wanted to see if it was true. And it was. Good work, Harry. You're insane now. There's one less person for me and everyone else to rely on.
He was too sarcastic for you to realize who he was.
Maybe if you hadn't been so sarcastic, I would have realized I knew you.
I'm clinically depressed, Harry. Sorry if I wasn't in the mood to batter you up after you told us to fuck off.
Okay, I had that coming.
Had what coming? Not recognizing people you work with every day. Brain damage.
Horse-faced woman? What? I didn't even fucking know what he's talking about here. Yeah, you never told me you're not the horse-faced woman.
Look, no. My name is not horse-faced woman.
He's not horse-faced.
I was assigned to your unit 2 months ago. I thought we were friends.
We're still friends, I just have a stupid head.
Okay. Because you're my commanding officer, I really want to respect you. I want us to have a normal relationship.
Oh, she just wants to be a good cop.
That will never happen, Jude. He's the rudest man on earth. He's the reason why the rest of us have to take sensitivity training. And I hate sensitivity training.
Actually, you're kind of an asshole. So, Trant Heidelstam turns out to be Special Consultant Trant Heidelstam.
Yes, I'm Trant Heidelstam. I never said I wasn't Trant Heidelstam.
Wait, what's up with the kid then?
Mikhail? Mikhail is my son.
Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry.
No problem.
So what are you special consulting here?
What indeed? I was asked to share my take on some of the more obscure theories developed in Königstein in the 30s. Like partial psychotraumatic amnesia, group personality theory.
He's here to see if you're insane. He is smart. Let's move on.
Fair enough. Duped again! No one's who they say they are!
Duped? Hey, here's a brilliant idea. Don't be a morbid drunk and you won't be duped so easily.
Oh no. Gardener, scab leader, this? Turn to Lieutenant. Tell me at least you were who you said you were.
Yes, I'm still Kim Kisoragi, still a lieutenant from Precinct 57.
Okay. You mentioned a task force?
Yeah, Major Crimes Unit, under Lieutenant Dubois and Vicomar. Ring any bells?
Refresh my memory. Who else is in this?
Refresh your memory? It's a goddamn Major Crimes Unit. There's you, me, Jude, Trant fucking Heidelstam, and Guillaume Bevy.
Guillaume Bevy? He stares at you.
I'm technically just a civilian advisor.
But why did he pretend like he didn't fucking know me? Or maybe he didn't pretend like he didn't know me.
Oh, fuck you. You're part of this shit show.
Yeah, first, who's Guillaume Bevy?
Oh, that's an interesting story, actually. Guillaume Bevy is a police reporter who joined our team. He was really good. Then he left because he lost faith in your ability to lead the unit.
Oh.
Other people have left too. Good, smart people. People we won't get back. Only me and this really patient patrol officer are still here. And Trant because I'm forcing him to stay.
Is this Guillaume Bevy blonde and partial to sunglasses?
Is this Guillaume Bevy blonde with sunglasses like you were?
See? There. He's getting it. I was impersonating him. Look at me, I'm G. Bevy. It was going to be funny, but then you really did have brain damage. So not so much anymore.
He sincerely thought it was going to be amusing for both of you.
So what does the unit do?
It's a major crimes unit. We clear the desk of cases so Precinct 41 doesn't look like the worst station in town. We are shit tier now, Harry. Because of you.
The 41st isn't...
Oh. He trails off, not wanting to finish the sentence. Where have you been all this time?
Where have we been? We've been fucking off as far as I remember.
Okay, he crosses his arms.
You told us to fuck off. You said we're cramping your style. Your detective god. Fuck everything. All we burn. Detect or die.
Oh, Jesus. Detect or die. Wait, do you think I should go with number 2? Why didn't you detect or die then? Ooh, ow. Number 3? Why would you leave a literal police god?
You were crying hysterically. You were drunk, breaking things, being emotionally abusive. You said we were going into the abyss.
Oh no.
None of us wanted to see the abyss. So we fucked off. Like you told us to.
Yeah, that's fair. None of this is ringing any bells.
The bells aren't ringing because you have brain damage. Detective God. Trant, this is where you come in. How bad is it?
Well, he doesn't have visible tremors, he talks without slurring, he can drive a boat, he's standing, reasoning. All good signs, but complete retrograde amnesia, episodic and semantic.
Meaning, you forgot both who you are and the definitions of money, Isola, Pell, and so on.
Or, I never knew them in the first place. I scared myself.
As displayed in the station call, our interactions with him, and I don't want to be a snitch, but also mine with him before when Harry did not seem to know who I was.
Okay, yep.
It's all very interesting.
Interesting?
Yes, interesting. I have my theories, but I would like to hear Harry's thoughts first. Harry, what do you think happened to you? Neurologically, psychologically, and why not socioeconomically?
Ooh, help me out with this one. I honestly think that 4 might have something to do with it. Someone else vote before you? Oh no. You think 1? I think I'm so poor I lost my memory?
Not when you phrase it like that. But I don't think critical theory... I know everyone thinks this is far-fetched pink academia, but still, I don't think it should be off the table here.
What? He lost his memory because of capitalism?
I believe it.
No, not like that. I'm not talking for Hedefort's school here. But Harry, I asked you, what do you think happened?
I want to say it might have something to do with an anomaly in the church, a 2mm hole in the world. Really, I think it was the fucking Phasmid, but at the same time, I also have no idea.
Corresponding to the 20cm hole in your brain.
Damn.
Sure. This theory has great symmetry. I see how it folds into itself neatly.
Damn it.
Precisely, Satellite Officer Vicmere. It's Martinez.
Take this seriously. I suspect there might be something wrong with Martinez. Hydrate! Thank you, gentlemen.
This sounds odd, but I was there. The church on the coast was shaking from an audio-spatial anomaly. It may have been anthroponetic or perhaps related to radio waves. Either way, it was real. I've even put it in my report. You should read it. I do not, however, think it has anything to do with him drinking himself to the point of brain damage.
Okay.
Thank you, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Just to clarify, I do not think his other anthroponetics are a hoax. Pale produces global phenomena. It's proven. However, what has not been proven is total memory loss after drinking too much Komodo Red. Honestly, I think he's just lying to us.
But Detective Vigmer, he has blanked out before.
I have?
Yes, a couple of times. After some of the more serious benders. One was after the two drunks case, the other when we looked into that mural.
So you don't remember not remembering. Beautiful. The two cases in your ledger, the unsolvable case and the Next World mural, those were recent. Those cases were hard on you.
Interesting. So at first he dipped his toes into it, prepared. That's where he would have gotten the idea, yes. Practice. And then he used alcohol to get there, so to speak.
Fucking what?
What do you mean?
Well, here's my theory. What if this is an absolutely normal reaction to the world we're living in? What if this is not a significant anomaly at all? Something to be explained, approached as a defect. Look at the sensory input here.
He gestures toward the scenery.
Look at the ruins, the neon. Listen to the radio, the multitudes, the people. Live here for 40 years. As a police detective, he's like a magnetic reader on the world tape, to borrow a known metaphor. Harry's been pushed flat against it. Total input. Hardwired to the free market. He just needed for its end.
Okay, Trent, thank you. That's absolutely meaningless. I'm glad we brought you. Will he or will he not be able to work in the major crimes unit? Is he a cretin now? I want to know that.
Cretin.
He's not a cretin, and he is able to do work. If not in his previous leadership role, then as a line detective.
I'm ready to lead again.
No one even mentioned that. I misphrased my question. It should have been, is he able to put his clothes on and use the body? Or do we need to get him on a disability pension?
Alright, what now?
Now nothing. Now we're just going to stand here.
Really?
No. Now we discuss that. What the fuck did you do to a motor carriage? Why is it there, Harry?
Lie. Just bide your time. Ask something, then lie.
Huh. Tequila Sunset. I also jumped the canal, by the way. Number 6? Damn it. Alright, fine.
Ha ha ha. Ho ho ho. Tequila Sunset. Jump the canal. So funny, Harry. Thank you for fucking me. Thank you for destroying 45,000 real of police property that's coming out of my payslip. You know that, right? You're gonna get fired, and I'm gonna pay till I die. It doesn't matter. Your badge, Harry. Show me your badge.
Wait, my badge?
The thing that tells people you're a police officer.
Oh. The shit do I do here? Do I show him my badge that I got it back? I got my badge right here.
In a rush to demonstrate your badge, your eager fingers can't sustain a grip on the smooth plastic, and the badge slips out of your hand.
What? My interfacing had legendary failure? Oh shit, well, on the plus side, hand-eye coordination. Nice.
Not today, badge.
Alright, which one do I say? Drama is unnecessary. I got the badge. All is well.
And your gun?
He says, unimpressed by the piece of plastic in your hand.
As if having your badge and gun are natural states, not achievements.
I've got the gun in my fucking hand.
What is it with all these material objects?
Just repeat gun. Gun? Badge? Car? These are all things. Things don't matter. People do.
You're drunk, aren't you? You lost your gun and you're drunk. You're a drunk, gunless bum. I can't smell it.
Well, I'm not drunk. You think number 2 doesn't even matter, so that I found my gun?
You were never supposed to lose it in the first place. Not lost. Is your gun's natural state.
Alright.
You're drunk, bum.
That's fair. I didn't lose my gun. I have my gun.
We're not talking about the fucking gun anymore. We're talking about the vaporized cloud of ethanol coming from your mouth.
I had one little drink, which admittedly is not a good excuse if you're an alcoholic.
This is so unfair. He knows you have the gun, and still he's punishing you.
I don't even know what to say. I'm also on drugs. So what? I've had a little drink.
A little drink?
I do not.
You smell like a corpse. I'm downwind and I can barely breathe. You smell like shit.
I had a little bit, like 3 days ago.
You let a suspect escape, Harry. Classier something. Because you were too drunk to assess a flight risk.
We've read the reports. Lieutenant Kitsuragis. We know.
She was some kind of spy from the Occident, specially trained.
Oh, well. If she was specially trained. I'm not even gonna get into the other suspect who also escaped. Yeah, Ruby's something. Or the fact that you very likely sold your gun for booze. That's peanuts. That's nothing. That's a humorous anecdote. Compared to the 6 people who were gunned down, the streets are literally red with blood, Harry. It was fucking mass murder.
He did everything he could. We did everything we could. The company hired and vetted mercenaries. Lieutenant Dubois got between them and the locals. He did so at considerable risk to his person. Remember, he was shot. We stopped an execution, not a negotiation. The loss of life was minimal compared to what it could have been.
Yeah, Kim got us. Hell yeah. And here I don't know what to say either. Yes, what he said.
Thank you for the input, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. I didn't mean to suggest you didn't handle the situation.
He brushes a stray strand of hair out of his eye and coughs.
You've spent the week with him on this case. What is your take?
On the case?
On Lieutenant Yefreter Dubois.
Double, Yefreter. Thank you.
Well, the drinking, the lost gun, also losing his badge, that's all true. And he's been drinking on the job.
A fucking little bit. For a quest.
The man sighs deeply.
I think. Possibly to do something with strength.
Then there's the superstardom. He likes to, from time to
no!
time, allude to being a superstar law official. At first I thought it was a joke, but now I'm not so sure. He says disco about 20 times a day.
I should start saying disco.
It's worrying, especially considering his political views. Detective Dubois is, as you may know, a Mazovian socio-economist. He's even gotten involved in a highly theoretical underground reading group, which, again, for a police officer, is unusual.
You should yell something.
That's not a good idea.
Yes, let's let the big boys talk.
And then there's the motor carriage in the sea, and the drugs, of course. Amphetamine, mostly. But despite all this, he is a great detective. One of the best I have seen, in fact.
Yeah, I'm a fucking Sherlock Holmes. I think Sherlock Holmes had a lot of problems like this too, actually.
He can talk human beings into telling him everything. And he doesn't stop. In all the time I've spent with him, he has not once stopped pursuing leads, however far-fetched and tangential. He is tireless, madly driven.
You're madly driven.
Well, except that one time when he stopped to sing karaoke, which, by the way, I have to disagree with you, Mr. Vicmar, was a valiant effort. He really sang his heart out.
Okay, he did something.
Other than that one time, he has tirelessly worked on the case, and he solved it. We have a confession, a murder weapon, and the perpetrator, locked on the island right now, awaiting transportation.
Oh fuck, we weren't supposed to take too long.
He apprehended a revolutionary brigade.
He's gonna be goddamn dead.
50 years, ever since the revolution. Who's probably committed other murders over those years. Oh, and he also discovered a new species.
A new species?
A colossal stick insect. It was on the island, camouflaged as the reeds. It unfolded from the reeds. I think we may be dealing with the Insulindian phasmid.
He takes out the photo of the phasmid and shows it to the officers across the yard. The wind blows, flapping the glossy rectangle in his hand. You hear gasps beneath the howling of the wind.
As you can see, it's about 3 meters tall. In fact, we think it may be the largest land invertebrate ever discovered.
God damn it. I want to say all these, but I definitely want to say nothing. Because these are all fucking amazing. So, as you can see, I'm a pretty okay detective. And an absolutely giant communist. I know you want me to say number 3. I'm gonna go with say nothing. I feel like it's a really good answer, but at the same time...
Fucking hell is that? Is this somehow connected to the case?
Possibly.
Detective?
Yes, I believe the pheromone it emits may be responsible for the killer's mental degradation.
The old man was not aware of the phasmid's presence. Exhibiting a strange, atypical dementia, he fell into a stupor after its appearance. He became near catatonic.
Stir fry. Boom, boom, boom!
So it is connected.
Fuck yeah, motherfuckers. You don't know?
I must say, this is absolutely extraordinary. I don't even have words for it.
Yes, it really does make it hard to fire the drum.
His tired eyes follow the photo as the lieutenant puts it away.
This is a very, very sad man who has just seen something that's made him forget his sadness.
Oh, yay! A dent and depression ain't nothing to sneeze at.
Now you make your case. Now is the time. Now or never.
Can I say all these things? Say them all? I'm hoping I can. I also started a nightclub in the church.
What was that? It sounded like you set up a nightclub in the church.
I want to say 2 or 3. Well, okay, we didn't do 3, but we definitely did 2, so I'll say that one. Yeah, I did some kids a solid, turn their lives around.
4 kids were living in a tent on the ice. They were going to drown when it melted. It's not optimal, but the building was abandoned, so he put them in there.
That's not...
It's okay.
That's not what happened. They were trying to sell drugs, and we were like, hey, no drugs, but definitely nightclub.
It's not that okay. Get off this subject now.
Also, the Phasmin was female. The reeds are its nest.
Female? What makes you think so?
You had to see it. It had the subdued colors of a female. And the nesting behavior too, I think.
Incredible. Were there eggs in the nest?
Not as far as I could see. There were other things there, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it had gathered items in its nest. A helmet, a scope, and a passport.
Actually, you know, this would indicate it was a male. This is far from anything in my field, but I think such nests are called bowers. They are for attracting mates.
Bowers are built by males of the species who can't afford colorful mating displays physically. This one was plain colored.
Well, what the fuck? It could have been male, actually.
It must be robust if it can move a helmet with its limbs.
He trails off, lost in thought. Okay, thank you. I think it reproduces by parthenogenesis, so it could actually be neither.
As in cloning itself? What makes you think so?
Observation?
Well, then it wouldn't matter if it's a male or female. The bower would just be rudimentary behavior from before the parthenogenetic mutation.
That makes sense, yes.
Very interesting. Such organisms are extremely vulnerable to disease. A single strain of bacteria could wipe out the whole species. We're probably looking at conservation efforts here.
In his mind, he's already planning a nature reserve and knows a good guy for that.
Yay! It had mandibles that looked like hair, and it was completely white on the inside.
Yes, but also reed-colored, beige and brown, a little green on the outside. After unfolding from a single stalk, it still retained parts that looked like reed tufts on its limbs.
It was a single stalk? I thought it was multiple stalks. But
incredible. The PR value of this is exceptional. Carp discovers new species. Maybe even discovers the Insulindian phasmid. No, that's too much.
This would really help with some of the problems we've been having.
Absolutely, this is great. This does not say vigilante murderers to me at all. This says science means human interest. You know, it's a really good thing you have that photo.
yeah, no shit, because we don't have any fucking notes.
Without it,
He shakes his head.
You're doing good here. Perhaps only for a moment, but still.
The killer, Lilianovich Dross, we have a strong motive for him.
Lilianovich. A revolutionary matronym.
A revolutionary matronym?
The custom started in Grant,
Oh.
where they have patronyms. Krasovich, Lasovich, etc. The revolutionaries saw this as a chauvinist atavism, so they used matronyms, derived from the mother's name instead.
Yeah, the middle name.
This
Yeah.
man's mother was Lilian. His Lilian's son, Lilianovich. The custom was overturned after the revolution failed, but not before it made it to Revachol.
So, it is what a soldier of the ICM would be called.
I was actually wondering about that.
Thank you, Trant. Thank you for that piece of cultural theory. You said you have a motive?
Of course, excuse me, I just thought it was noteworthy.
It was, thank you.
He wasn't quite sure about the straggler before he heard this detail. It must have convinced him.
Oh, fuck me. Which one is it? It was jealousy. I think it was more specifically jealousy or I think it was either jealousy or the element of an act of rage induced by the shit. Shit. What the fuck do I say? Do one or three, could do, you know, wish we could say all of them. Yeah, what do I think? I don't know if it was necessarily an act of rage. I also really don't entirely know. I really don't fucking know. But I mean, yeah, jealousy.
Jealousy? I thought this Lilianovich was an old man. To have been hiding for 50 years. Like 70-something.
And what does the evidence point to? I honestly don't know.
A strange psychosexual fixation, aggravated
Thank you.
possibly by proximity to the phasmid and its chemicals. He himself gave a political reason, said he had killed an enemy combatant. Also, we have ballistics from the gun, matching the bullet found in the dead mercenary's head, and 2 officers on the scene that Mr. Dross confessed to.
It's a clean win.
Oh, it's way more than that.
What? Is it? What? No? What? I'm gonna go with this one. It's more than that. A perfect folding mechanism, like the phasmid.
Perfect folding mechanism. Get over yourself, Harry. I can still smell the booze on the wind.
Again.
God damn it. It is bad. Even you can smell it.
Really?
Chin up. Keep focusing on the positives here.
The previous head of the Debardiers Union was assassinated by our killer.
This is a conversation for when we are no longer out in the open. In Martinez, where Evrard and Edgar Clare have ears everywhere.
The lieutenant lowers his voice just a little.
And eyes, too. Your return from the island must not have gone unnoticed.
That's fair.
Understood, of course.
I would prefer not to partake in anything Union-related, for political neutrality.
This has to be good stuff for him to backpedal out of it at first mention.
Ferris. That's fair. Did we fix the strike situation? Technically, maybe? And I also fixed the strike situation.
How? It seems to be ongoing. I see red banners on the gates.
He didn't quite solve it. He cross-pollinated information between the company rep and Evrard, until the rep came to see that the Union desires war, at which point Mrs. Messier decided to...
He shrugs.
What? Hand clear the terminal.
I masterminded a solution to an unsolvable problem.
Sounds like you got played, Harry. Because you were off your tits on Al Ghul.
Yeah, how do you know about Al Ghul?
It doesn't matter how I know about Al Ghul. What matters is, you're Everclear's messenger now. A union man, as he calls it. He's a mob boss, did you know? Is that why you want us to investigate the assassination of the previous union head thing? To get off Everard's hook?
Partially.
No, it's nothing like that. He was reckless with information, but ethical. We don't owe anyone anything. This allowed us to stabilize things in Martinez.
God, calm down, Jean.
Thank God for Kim. Thank Kim for Kim.
Silence. Good. The man doesn't know what to say.
There was also a dead man on the boardwalk, a missing person I found.
Yes. Fallen through a gap in a boardwalk. Drunk.
How did you know I found him?
The body was transported to Precinct 41,
Oh, yeah.
our morgue. I had Tilbrook and Mullins take care of funeral arrangements and family stuff.
Kim is the best. He is the best. You are totally correct. Most supportive dude.
You're not the only cop in the world, Harry. This all comes back to us.
Yeah, it does. You just give him a little stretch in there. Okay, all right, hold on. Man, there's a part of me that thinks like I need to design my own chair or something. Because this just ain't working. I clearly need to like just be floating in a saline solution.
Still, good work with the missing person, detective.
Hot tub. I also looked into the mystery of the doomed commercial area.
I don't know what a doomed commercial area is.
Can I do both? The curse turned out to be possibly intrapanetical. Part of my larger investigation into Martinez itself.
No, it didn't. It didn't turn out to be anthroponetical again. Enough with the solar pale 2mm hole in the world line. This isn't Paradox B. We're a police force.
Paradox B is a fringe science magazine published in Grad. Its mission is to explain theories like telekinesis and intra-esolary power before they get out of hand. It doesn't look like the lieutenant wishes you to push this angle further.
Oh, okay. What do you say? You want to take this hot shit back?
I don't want to, but you discovered a new species and solved the murder.
He shrugs.
So I have to. Jude?
Honestly, anything that ends this trial is okay with me.
A quick nod.
Agreed. The public relations potential of this is too valuable to let go.
Okay. We have vehicles in the square, and the perpetrator needs to be taken into custody. Let's go.
Now you will finally get to know who you are.
Wait, I have a few questions before we go about who I am.
The man looks westward, impatiently, jingling his car keys in his pocket.
Who am I?
Who are you? You're a gym teacher, Harry.
God damn it.
Well, obviously you're not a gym teacher anymore, but...
But before?
Before you were a cop, you were a gym teacher in Coron.
Fucking what?
It's cold outside. Should we maybe...
What? I was a gym teacher? Fucking... What? It does explain a lot.
Harry, it explains everything. The running around, the jumping, the shot put. Your inexplicable facial hair.
The collection of found sportswear I've amassed.
The fact that you don't seem to know what homosexuality is. And your moves on the church floor, which honestly were just jump aerobics.
But fucking amazing.
The raw, robust stamina output. Also, this guy. Just everything about this guy. And this guy, too.
Let's be fucking fair. Physique is not my highest.
God, even this javelin throwing freak here.
Oh god, contact Mike.
Of course. Contact Mike.
He's been on about Mike again. I hate that guy.
Contact Mike is a reprise of the most inspiring basic sport principle of open competition. A 5001 rank outsider.
Oh, you don't say. Does he also vault an impassable gulf of finance and privilege?
It is getting cold out.
She looks around at the dilapidated fishing village. When was this? When was I a gym teacher?
In your 20s or late 20s. You've really let yourself go since then.
He looks you over. Jerk. You said in Coron? I was a gym teacher there?
Yes, you taught gym in Coron. I believe that's the term. Taught gym at a high school. You were a high school gym teacher.
No wonder why we didn't have any fucking money.
The smell of sweat and glue. The worn floorboards. Coron is just east of Jamrock. It was a short walk every morning to the baseball field or the sports building.
High school. Harry, your goings-on with Kuno, Andre, Assel, the whole thing on the ice. That's why you are so juvie.
His smirk suggests barely contained laughter.
That's fucking hilarious. Why did I join the RCM then?
The regular. You found some chick. She inspired you to fight the big fight. Be more than you are. All that.
You, every morning, walking from Voyager Road to teach gym. She, leaving for the academy with her spring coat on. The air filled with the smell of smoke and raspberries, and incredible hope. An ocean full of hope.
Okay, I see now.
I knew it. I knew no normal human being can run like that. He's an honest-to-God gym teacher.
That's so fucking great. That's so fucking great. Why am I like this?
It's not a mystery. Some chick fucked you over. Also, you were drunk.
Yeah, but is it...
You really went with it too. Really maximized the damage.
Was she called Dora Dubois?
Dubois? It was Dora Engelund, I think. You've said her name, but you weren't married. You were engaged.
Wait, Dora Engerland?
Something like that. Half Vasan.
Vasa is where beautifully and impossibly blonde people come from.
Sweden? So we weren't even married.
No one is married anymore. This is Revachol.
When was this?
God, I don't know. 6 years ago, she was way before my time.
6 years and you haven't gotten over it. What the hell is wrong with you?
6 years?
Yeah, or 7. You're not doing too good there. It's an old man thing. 2 old years equals 1 normal year. That and Dora Engelund really tore you a new one. A big one.
Who was she?
Incredibly bangable.
Damn it. How would you know that? That was before the time. No, I meant, what did she do?
She was incredibly fuckable.
That's...
A beautiful bourgeois woman. Wayfish. Like a Welkin, basically.
Snow Welkin. Blonde Welkin.
Damn it.
Heartbreak Welkin. Pain Welkin.
The fuck?
I've only seen a picture, but it's obvious you formed a real spiritual connection with how pretty she was. One you never recuperated from.
I feel that.
Look, the sun is going down. It's time to go home.
I think she taught in the Académie des Arts, east of the river. Way east. Hard to say which came first, the middle-class chick or the drink. Egg and the chicken kind of thing. My point is, you need to see a psychiatrist about this shit. Not a psychologist. Several degrees harder. Is there something harder than a psychiatrist? A forensic psychiatrist? Go talk to that.
Okay.
In other words, he's heard enough about this.
Alright. Okay, am I a dirty cop working for Le Putemontre?
No.
No, because the suspects seem to think.
You're too unstable to work for a mob boss. You're suicidal, Harry. No mob boss would take you.
I assure you, I wouldn't consult for a corrupt unit.
He would immediately backpedal out of it. I told you it's not that bad.
Well, I've learned something, and that's volition is the only good one. Except for that one time, I think. They're all good. They're fine. Everybody makes mistakes. Kind of, Precinct 41, what kind of station is it?
Us? We're the bloody murder station, haven't you heard? We're the bad guys. No one likes us.
That's not true. Jamrock is too big for one precinct. You're just understaffed, and everyone respects the 41st. You have Captain Price.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You're being kind. It is an understaffed station, and the district is too big, which is why we need to...
He tilts his head northward.
Get back to it. We left Torsen and McLean to run the Sea Wing. It's not good.
Torsen and McLean?
Mac the Torso Torsen and Chester McLean.
John McLean?
They're not fit to run a wing. Believe me. Things are shaky as it is.
The Torso.
They are damn iconic, though. Torsen and McLean.
An iconic duo, I take it?
Yeah, not like us. Two clinically depressed old men. Where's the contrast here? We are garbage.
And the Sea Wing is?
God. There are 4 wings, Harry. A, B, C, and D. We're in C. It's made of losers and clock punchers. You and I reconceptualized it as a task force. It was a mistake.
There's also a lot of outside help involved, not only me. Other losers too.
Thank you.
He's anything but a loser. Although he would like to be seen as one. It's cooler that way.
Really? No, that's fair. I actually kind of like him. And Price is...
Ptolemy Price? He's the son of the
Ptolemy?
Lord Price, one of the founders of the RCM.
Really?
He's one of the most highly regarded men in the force. You're lucky.
Somewhere under the curved roof of a former silk factory, shaped like a ladybird with 2 chimneys, Police Captain Ptolemy Price sits behind a heavy wooden desk. Resident medic Nix Gottlieb pours him coffee. It's silent in the captain's office. They speak of change, the city, the tension on the streets. They speak of the events of April and the blood on the streets in May.
What? Did we recently shoot up a church by any chance?
So he remembers that. Yes, there may have been a raid on some churches. It wasn't good press.
Oh.
Shooting up churches never is. I was out of town, to be clear.
What happened? Why did we need to go there?
Our enemies were hiding in a church, to the best of our information. That's it. I'm not talking about this anymore. Your security clearance is shit tier right now. You have to wait for it to go up.
Your clearance will not go up while you're within earshot of the Union headquarters.
Ah, so I work in the Bloody Murder Station.
Okay, it's not the bloody murder station. It's an old converted silk mill with green desk lamps and a coffee corner. A lot of good people work there, hard, every day.
Green desk lamps are the best desk lamps.
Jamrock is the largest ghetto in Revachol. Faubourg, technically, but it's divided into 11 districts. Jamrock only has us.
The press will blow over. Jamrock is lucky to have you. and it's often considered to be the greatest of the districts. You're lucky to have it.
Thank you again, Lieutenant.
I love Kim. Kim is the best. The Phasmid. I need to tell Elena about this ASAP.
Who is Lena?
She lives at 1113 Tabernacle Road in Jamrock. Remember?
Cryptozoologist. She lives in Jamrock on Tabernacle Road. She told me about this Phasmid.
Tabernacle? It's on the way over. Near where you live on Perdition.
She looks at Vikmar.
Fine. If we're gonna drop you off anyway.
She and her husband were conducting the search for the Phasmid. It's their discovery, in part. They should know as soon as possible. It would do you good to deliver some positive news for a change.
She is going to be over the moon. Watch out, or she'll faint.
Oh no. Lieutenant Kitsuragi, what will you do now?
Well, first I will go back to my station and write the most detailed report anyone has ever seen. It will have to be good to cover all these. Then I will have a serious talk with my captain.
Does he want to transfer? I feel like he wants to transfer. About what?
Detective, we just stopped a small-scale war.
Oh.
Something is happening.
Well, there's that. He pulls up his collar and looks around. His cold spring light, the cold spring light reflected in the lenses of his glasses.
I don't know what yet, but it's going to be a hard spring for the RCM. We need to get ready, infiltrate, investigate.
Distant traffic. A scrap of newspaper drifts by, carried by the wind. It says, tensions rise in Terminal YC in light of the débardeurs strike in Terminal B. Among representatives of every industry in Coal City, you read.
Want to do that at Station 41?
Talk to Captain Price? I'd rather not ruffle the feathers of two captains with my doom-mongering.
No, I meant investigate. Come work in Precinct 41.
Work with Price? I'm flattered, but I don't know if I...
This truly came as a surprise to him. Not a bad one, but he's at a loss.
Woot! We lit the fire. Damn, I haven't heard woot in a while. Fuck yeah.
Flattered? You're Lieutenant Kitsuragi. We would be flattered if you even considered.
Oh!
I would have to tie things up in GRIH first.
Fuck yes!
Whatever is coming, Jamrock will be more central to it than the harbor.
The lieutenant turns very serious all of a sudden.
And we also have a huge caseload, Lieutenant. Piles that we need to get back to. Mountains, even.
C'est magnifique.
I do like the sound of that.
He returns her smile.
He's really considering it.
Fuck yeah! Sea King! Alright, I'm ready.
Good.
She looks at you, then Vikmar.
Fuck it, let's go. Trump brought his motor carriage. It's a 20-minute drive to Jamrock.
Yeah, but we gotta go get the dude!
Under the evening sky, the great district turns on its lights. A chessboard of wooden houses, 80,000 living souls inside. Fire traps as far as the eye can see.
Fire traps?
From Main Street to Precinct 41, atop the motorway. To Boogie Street, forking into the snow-swept horizon. You close your eyes and hear the dogs bark. A lone woman sits by a factory window, dreaming of meteorite strikes. On Rue de Saint-Jérôme, a square bullet slides into a square-shaped
Fucking what?
chamber. In Old South, a man without eyelids smiles. Spring has come. It's time.
Square bullet?
Torsen? Yes. McLean? Yes. Heidelstein? No. Vicmere? Yes. Dubois? Yes.
Who's Heidelstein?
Really? Nick Gottlieb looks up from the list. I hear he's unstable. You say that like it's a bad thing. Captain Potomny Price gestures with a ballpoint pen. It's dim in his office, and the curtains are drawn. Harry's our man. He'll pull through. When he does, he'll side with the people. Understood. Gottlieb returns to the list. Minnow? Of course.
Wonderful. Then can we please just go back to Jamrock now?
Wait a second. What the fuck? What the fuck was that about? come in war, baby. Fuck yeah. Aww. But the dude, he gonna be dead by the time we get to him. Hell yeah. That was so dope. That was so good. Now we're sitting through this, y'all. Robert Kurvitz. And everyone at all. I shouldn't stop there. Kurvitz is the man. Hell yeah. I feel like the narrator is like, I heard like the narrator is like a singer or something. I want to say. Jack Vads. Am I hearing some of the hypnotic dance music in the background? Rostov did the art design, but Kurvitz made up the game is set in. Helen Hindesphere did lots of the writing too. Hell yeah. A lot of people put a lot of work into this. A lot of fantastic work. And then apparently some dude came in and fucked it up. I can't prove any of that, but... Hell yeah. Get it. Music by British Sea Power. I feel like I've heard British Sea Power... music somewhere else, but Mikey W. Goodman. Hell yeah. Idiot Doom Spiral. What? The soundtrack is amazing too, yeah. Sad FM, right? Wow. Wow. Essence. Damn! All the fucking voices. Holy shit. Damn, though. There was some fucking shit that I really want to, like... Yeah, did it end? It did. And it was... good. Dot major? Hell yeah. Apparently there was someone named Dross. Dizzy Dross. Did Measurehead. Pale Latitude Compressor. Wait, they had several people doing Pale Latitude Compressor? Or maybe it was different languages. Oh my god, this game. My Lord Bacon. Hey, how you doing? You're late to the party, but you're so adorable that it makes it okay, right? Absolutely. Always. And thanks for the subscription. I really appreciate it. Late to the game in that I just finished. Late to the party. This, I checked, I have over 100 hours. We got over 100 hours in this game. This amazing game. How you doing today, Bacon? Wow, and I finished this game just in time because apparently the Super Bowl is going to be starting pretty soon here. Bacon, you're doing hella great. How am I doing? I'm doing all right. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. This game was fucking phenomenal. Was this game not amazing? This game was amazing. Yeah. Seeing the Phasmid, I was like, yes! Also hearing the Coco, it's Coco de Mamadakwa? Yeah, that's it. Cole de Mamadakwa. Very inspiring in what is otherwise a kind of a depressing game. Yeah. Super depressing. I really fucking appreciate how this game came out. You missed 98% of this game, but on the plus side, you didn't spoil yourself for when you're gonna play it? Hell yeah. I highly recommend playing it. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend playing it with Stir Fry in the background, coaching you through things. Yeah, and that whole thing with the X, Stir Friday, absolutely. It was fucking... That was absolutely brutal. Honestly, there were just a ton of times where I was worried that the game was just gonna end it like so many other it's like so many other tragic noir things where like they just end up being dead or offing themselves. With coupled with nothing fucking happening, like nothing changing at all. It did kind of end like that? You just go off with your unit? Well, no, I mean... It, ending with, like, the main character, like, dying. What will happen to Martinez? I don't know, but it sounds like they're gonna be figuring things out. Well, trying to, rather. Blood Axe books. Yeah, open dyslexic font, too. Stress relief. Oh, Ziggy! Oh! Told me about the application at Air Canada, right? Your formation will start in a month. You'll be a flight attendant? Hell yeah! That's awesome. You did tell me about that. I remember now. Congratulations. It's fantastic, Bacon. Wonderful. Getting up on that, getting up in the air. Mankind be vigilant. We loved you. Loved? Why loved? Yeah, it does seem like it would be an awesome job. I've heard some good stuff. That was fucking awesome. Damn. Well, that was Disco Elysium. And yeah, if any of y'all missed it and you want to see it and don't want to play it yourself, which I do recommend playing it yourself, and as far as I can tell, even if you do play it yourself, you'll get some fun out of it watching again. But I am posting my playthrough on my YouTube channel. I'm just really far behind. I'm in December right now, so we've got a ways to go yet. But yeah, mankind, be vigilant. Be vigilant. But yeah, I should be finishing this up pretty soon. I don't know what I'm going to be playing next week. I do not know what I'm going to be playing next week. On the other hand, options have opened up. I have recently, I mean, we can, I have a bunch of other available, like, role-playing games, you know, that are pretty simple and basic that we could look at, but yeah, it's Starbound. I'm thinking about it. If I can get it so that, I mean, I'm gonna have to make a backup anyway, but, like, you know, because I'm running a concurrent thing, I might be into it. I might be into it. There's that. I actually managed to get a hold on a PlayStation 5, finally. After, like, it being out for, I feel like, a few years at this point? Oh, your mom's calling? Gotta go? Alright, hey, thanks for stopping by. Have a good night, and say hi to your mom for us. And, yeah, good on you for that thing. The job. Well done. Stir Fry Fallout New Vegas. Can't do it. Can't do it. It's first person. Well, I mean, it can be third person, but I also struggle a lot with the content. I have a lot of trouble with Diablo 3. I mean, maybe? Yes, you're gonna say hi to your mom for you? That's awesome. Diablo 4 is coming out. Yeah, that's fair. I might play it. One I definitely want. There's a couple that I want to play. Like, I want to play. Fucking. What the hell is that game? Elden Ring. Yeah, I didn't play Diablo 3. Like, I got Diablo 3 on release, but I didn't get to play it until like 4 or 5 years later. Maybe even longer than that. What about Dead Space? Love the concept of the game. Love the game. I have the original game. Am terrified and would probably shit myself. Definitely gonna play Resident Evil 4 when it comes out in a few weeks, though. That's regardless. And also, spooky stuff is fun. I do, like, Resident Evil 4, hell yeah. I mean, that's kind of almost doesn't count as spooky anymore. It totally is, but, you know. Did I play 7 and 8? Nope. First person. Though I hear they're doing something with one of the two to make it also third person be an option. But yeah, let's go into this. Here, we'll go into the ending. But yeah, this has been a fucking blast, and honestly, I'm gonna miss playing this game. Which doesn't mean I can't, you know, try to replay it later on. Yeah, you're gonna miss Disco? Fun game. It is a fucking phenomenal game. Unexpected delight. Like, I expected this game to be good because I'd heard it was good. I did not expect it to be this long or in-depth or well-written. I really didn't know what I was going into when I started the game, but it was an amazing choice, and I'm glad. And we've had new people come into it, you know, through that. Yeah, good authority. He's going to be playing the RE4 remake with his buddy Ben. That's a pretty accurate thing too. Yeah. I still haven't decided if I want to do that streaming or let's play or both. specifically with you, Ben. But I have been thinking about it. But that's a thing I got to figure out. I also want to finish the Final Fantasy VII remake. And I might actually start it again now that I have a PlayStation 5, so I can get the extended. I want to play Spider-Man. I want to play, and I'm miffed that Spider-Man doesn't have a PS5 version that you can just get. You actually have to get like the you have to get the ultimate version of Miles Morales to pick it up. But you know, what the fuck ever. I've heard from several people that it's amazing. I definitely want to pick up Elden Ring. Anyway, I'll figure it out. And, you know, we can always just play other games that are simpler and considerably less likely to have any infringement stuff. Like Factorio or Starbound or the like. But yeah. Anyway, this is where we're going to end. I want to thank everyone for coming to hang out. It's been a fucking blast. This game is amazing. I'm so glad that I played it. And, yeah, I appreciate y'all coming by. Y'all know the support things. You can come check the neighborhood on Discord, chat with me, chat with everyone else. It's always good to have new people over there. You know, check out my YouTube channel, which has got previous stream videos. Also, you know, Let's Plays that I do separately. Starbound, RimWorld, the rest of this, all kinds of games, actually. A bunch of the Resident Evil games considerably earlier on that I did with Ben. Including the remakes. I haven't done the remake of Resident Evil 3 though, which is unfortunate because I did play it. But yeah, there's all that. But you know, just having you watch is great, and actually everything you do does help. So with that, thank you all for checking out the stream today. From my house to yours, I'm John the Neighbor Kid. And I will see you folks next time. Bye-bye now.